Welcome to this new video. Today we are going to talk about how to track content performance using Piwik Pro in Google Tag Manager. We are using Google Tag Manager because a lot of you are relying on GTM for tracking other marketing platforms. We are going to start with GTM first before moving to Piwik's own tag management system, which is also a good alternative. It doesn't really matter which TMS you are using as long as it does its job. We are going to rely on the official tag template that is provided by Piwik Pro. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so before sharing with you the process of tracking content using Piwik Pro, I'm going to explain to you a little bit how the tag manager template works. As you can see, we have basically two templates. The first one is for tracking content impressions. We are going to use this first template for when a user sees some type of content, whether it is an article, some sort of a pop-up, and so on. The content interaction, on the other hand, is for everything related to the actual interaction with the content. So be it a click, a scroll, and some type of action that is performed on the piece of content. You need to use both of those templates to get the full picture. We have some parameters. The first one is content name for defining what type of content you are on, or at least that's how I'm using it. For content piece, this is the actual name of the content. If it's an article, I will just put the name of my article there. For the content target, it's the actual link of the content. If it's an article, I will put the link to this article in my content target. The content interaction is for the second template. I just added it here, but it is unique to the content interaction template. In here, you are going to specify what kind of interaction happened on the piece of content. So if it's click, you can add the click. Don't worry if it's a bit vague for now. I'm going to share with you more details in the upcoming section. Are going to start by creating a new template for tracking content impressions. Let's go ahead and search in the template library. So this is the official template by Piwik Pro. I will add it to my workspace. I've done some tutorials where I explain how to use the basic tracking code and set up Piwik Pro. I will leave a link in the description if you want to check that out. But using the drop down menu, I'm going to search for content impression, and you can see that our template changed to show the parameters for the tag template. For the content name, content piece in content target, I'm going to rely on some data layers that I have on my website. So this is my articles page. This is an extension I use to check out my data layers. And you can see here that I have a bunch of parameters. I'm going to get the page post type. I've already prepared the data layer. That's what I'm going to use as my content name. For the content piece, I'm going to use the actual name of the article, which is available in my data layer. And for the content target, the link for my article. And that's pretty much it. For the trigger, I'm going to make sure that my tag template fires on the articles page, not somewhere else. Let's preview our tag. You can see here that my article impressions tag is firing properly. So I have my content name, which is just post, and the content piece in the content target. Now we are going to move to the content interaction. I'm going to just go ahead and create a copy of this template. You can do this by clicking on copy in the text template. I will just change the name, the text template. The only thing that really changes is that we have an extra field, which is the content interaction. You need to specify what type of interaction that you want to track. In my case, I'm going to track the clicks. I'm going to just add click in this field, and for the content name I'm just going to add previous parameters, and that's pretty much it. So for the trigger, I'm going to make sure that the click happens on my articles page, and I have a trigger for this, and I'm going to save my tag. Let's preview. So I'm going to click on any element really on my page. For example, I have this link right here. You can see here that my tag template is firing properly. I have my interaction type, which is click, and then I have the different parameters and the content target, which is my articles. If I want to track the outbound links, for example, I can just specify the click URL instead of the actual link of the article. So just an example. Of course, you can adapt the template to whatever purpose you are using it for, but in my case, this is more than enough to track the interactions for my article. Lastly, I'm going to share with you where to find this information once all the work is done in Google Tag Manager. So you can simply go to the report section in Piwik Pro, and then you need to just scroll and find the content performance using the left panel. Here you will find the content name and content piece. You can toggle between the two depending on what level of precision you want. You can see here that the information is showing. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you the next time.